Online dating tips part 4. So how do you know if someone's really interested? I mean, they actually are going to meet you on a date and something magical might happen when the two of you meet. It's very, very simple. In the initial stages, all you have to do is ask for their number and ask for them to have a phone call. And I'm going to tell you why it's so easy. A long time ago, or quite frankly, a few times in my life, I've been speaking to someone and I usually say after 7 to 8 messages, then I ask for their number. And I'll tell you why. Number one, if you ask for someone's number after 7 to 8 messages and they say, I usually like to get to know someone a bit better beforehand. I want to find some more things out about you before I give you my number. They're really not as interested, because it goes like this. If you asked anyone to come and meet you at 6 a.m. at the local 7-Eleven to give them $50 million, they would travel halfway across the world to receive that money because they're very, very interested. So if you ask for someone's number and they turn around and they say, I want to get to know you, or I don't really feel safe, some of that is true, but for the most part, if they were really, really, really interested, they wouldn't really care about that stuff. So when you ask someone's number from 7 to 8 messages that you two have been sending to each other, if they say, I don't really want to give you my number, they're not really that interested. They like you, they think you're kind of cool, but they're not as interested as you'd like. Number 2, once you get the number, rather than you exchanging texts, actually say, hey, let's have a phone call. Another story. I once got this girl's number, tried to have a phone call. There was an excuse about her kid and the fact that she didn't have time. The next day there was an excuse, and the next day there was an excuse. Ultimately, she ghosted because she wasn't really that interested. If someone's truly interested in you and you get their number and you want to schedule a phone call maybe the day after, next week, whenever, you just want to hear their voice to know that they're not a catfish, and they keep giving you excuse after excuse after excuse that they just can't get you on the phone. Furthermore, in the pandemic, if you want to have a video date and they keep giving you excuse after excuse as to why they can't do a video date, they're not really that interested. They are wasting your time and they just want a pen pal. Maybe they're lonely. Maybe their boyfriend or girlfriend isn't giving them that attention and they need some validation from you. But ultimately, they are not interested. The people who are interested are going to want to speak to you in a New York minute. Ultimately, they're interested. And remember, in 2022, I am giving you your time back. I am helping you reclaim your time.